I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure. Not a foe in sight.
I'll take the peace and quiet over a horde of enemies any day. Open your eyes, everyone. It's dark out, but our day begins.
Step lively. Journey by starlight shall make for a nice change of pace.
Feeling rested, I trust? It's a glad thing we rested.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
Well done. These beams are only truly defeated when their stalls are smacked beyond repair.
Is everyone all right? More marks of the dragon's fury. Its rampage must have weakened the earth here.
foe is not yet routed.
Must be somewhat overdone. No matter.
I dare say the cart shan't be traversing this. Onward! It might await us on the road ahead.
You'll not live to regret this.
I'd wager there's aught to be found here.
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
Cast the flames! Force is too late!
Dare I say it, we trounced our foe well and true.
No doubt this triumph will spur us into the next.
Oh,
Skeletons! There!
holy attacks will serve us well.
Well aimed, right where it hurts.
Aught fell from a beast as it breathed its last.
I'd wager our merry band can handle whatever comes.
So long as we remember to keep to our assigned roles, we shall be a united front in the face of any foe.
True enough.
What's this? We're trapped! A Cyclops! To think we'd encounter one here of all places.
A Cyclops! Pray, be on your guard! Our foe stumbles. Just one more push ought to bring it down.
Right fast, Patrick, and our quarry shall fall!
Quickly, Arisen. You must regain your footing.
A foe worthy of caution. Lord save our best will do.
Understood. Seems to be having great luck.
Reckless opponents face for easy prey.
I am well aware.
You have my gratitude, sir. 'Twould seem I had taken you for another false arisen. Goodness knows we see a lot of them. Yet the valor you showed in coming to our aid has dispelled such thoughts. Here, take this, as a mark of my trust. Give it to one of the sentinels stationed at the gates to the capital, and you'll be granted an audience with Captain Brandt. You're free to make your own way to the capital now. I see no need to keep you under constant watch, and I'm sure you'll breathe a little easier as well, aye? Of course, if you'd rather continue to accompany us, you are still welcome to join us on the ox cart. 'Tis your decision. Well now. The road's blocked. The cart can't get through like this. A powerful current ought to set this rock to crumbling, if we could summon one.
Water is spilling through the cracks here. What could be the cause?
Our adventure continues.
Come. We've much to be getting on with.
Ready to forge on?
There's a worthy prize, if only 'tweren't so far away.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
We must not let down our guard.
What was that sound? Fall back!
I'll pick that up. We might have needed it.
Ah, here's the cart now. Do you intend to join us? Very well. Board the ox cart and we'll be off.
I see a ladder yonder. But we can't reach it from here. We'll have to get up there and drop it down.
If our destination is a distant one, travel by ox cart might be worth considering.
One hopes these carts offer comfort commensurate to their cost.
This is generally used as a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Goblins! What rotten luck! We've need of your aid again, sir. We've got goblins!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
Nice of you to say so.
Seems we drove them off. You've my thanks for aiding us. Vernworth isn't far from here. Will you join us the rest of the way? All right. Into the ox cart, then.
We're setting out. Jump on if you're paid.
I was informed of your coming, would-be Arisen.
Captain Brandt, this individual summoned a pawn through a rift stone. Several witnesses can attest to it. Though I admit I had my doubts at first. 'Twould seem this is no mere deceiver.
This one's not a bad sort. Saved our hides on the way here.
As decreed by the great will of our world, there can only be one Arisen. That Arisen now resides within the palace. Indeed, he is our sovereign and the rightful ruler of Vermont. It follows, therefore, that this ruffian before us is naught but a pretender. You must submit to questioning. If you value your life, you will not attempt to flee. I shall conduct the interrogation myself. Stand watch outside. I beg your forgiveness for my insolence, Your Majesty. If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I fear your life would have been in peril. I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes. Then you have truly lost your memory? In that case, mayhap I ought to explain the situation before we proceed. You, and no other, are the sovereign. The only legitimate ruler of this kingdom. Some days past, you confronted the dragon in the village of Melv, whereupon you became Arisen. The people rejoiced, for our true liege had finally appeared, and in Vermont's long years of council rule. Yet, not all celebrated your coming. Your arrival would have robbed the Queen Regent Disa of everything. During the time of the previous council, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the council's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found. To Disa, Your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to her own family's continued prosperity. The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat for mortal hands. Thus, Disa chose to abduct your majesty while you recovered from your wounds, in order to rob you of your memory with a fell curse and sell you to Batal as a slave. Following that, she prepared a replacement to serve as the Sovereign in your stead. A mere puppet. However, with your majesty returned, I have no intention of twiddling my thumbs as Disa plays her games. I shall devise some plans to further our cause. Pray, visit me a night in the tavern that we might discuss them. This one's cleared of all suspicion, and has my permission to remain in the capital. You are to trouble the good sir no further. Are we clear?
Pray forgive me, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Consign it! Get back here! You there! Did you see an urchin in a cap run past just now? Can you tell me which way he went? Many thanks. I'll catch that wretch yet.
You're a kind one, aren't you? 'Twould seem I am in your debt. In fact, there's aught I would ask of you if you've the time to spare.
Aha! There you are!
Oh, apologies, but our chat will have to wait. Till next we meet. Farewell.
Enjoy life where and when I can. To see everyone out.
Greetings.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
Your Majesty, your timing is impeccable. I just thought to call for you. 'Tis not a matter for prying ears. Pray, let us speak out here. As I informed you when last we spoke, the palace is filled with the Queen Regent's sycophants. Should Disa denounce your majesty as a false arisen, few would elect to doubt her. Yet if we are to prove your identity, I believe there is no occasion more suitable than the coronation. It was delayed so that the sovereign, that is, the false arisen, could convalesce in the palace, but the date has now been set. The central players in the court ought all be in attendance. 'Twould be a fine opportunity to display your majesty's power. None would be able to deny that you are the true arisen then. There is a problem, however. Entry to such an event is limited to the chosen few. Only select members of the nobility and citizens who have contributed greatly to Vermont's continued prosperity will be granted entry. If your majesty is to be counted among them, you will need to attend to a number of tasks. Pray, allow me to summarize them for you. The citizenry have called upon my soldiers to cull monsters that plague the land. I dare say, 'twould be a fine contribution were you to accomplish these tasks unaided. What say you? Might I ask for your cooperation in this matter? I thank you, your majesty. There are 3 locales that have seen significant trouble of late. The first is Trevo Mine, to the northwest. We've had reports of goblins swarming in great numbers. Next is Half Village, west of Burnworth. I believe soldiers have already been dispatched to cull an infestation of saurians there. Finally, There is a call for someone to locate a group of soldiers tasked with delivering freight. They were last seen crossing the second bridge on the eastern edge of Vermont.
Off we go then. There are beasts to be slain.
We have naught to fear if we default to the experience at our disposal.
Interested in my wares? The rules at your leisure.
Been a while since I heard a good story.
Bleeding amateurs.
If I could,
No
you
respect
never
for this.
The solution eludes me, but I'm certain there is one. Peruse at your leisure. Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right on the roads, despite the hour.
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared for the morrow.
Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Come. We've much to be getting on with.
Shall we get underway?
Tranquil places such as this.
Bunch of dull-offs, Lord.
Off to market I go.
I'm surrounded by winches on all sides. Not much going on. Peruse at your leisure.
I've got to make room for my next
Wish I
shipment.
could go on an adventure.
Let's take it easy today.
Greetings. Welcome to the Guild Hall. Here we conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to vocations. If there is aught I may assist you with, simply say the word. Forgive me, but you see, as we currently have no and we cannot simply purchase more, as the delivery of arms intended for the local armory and other guilds in this domain was plundered by. So regrettably, I cannot assist you. Unless you were to procure a weapon yourself, that is. Let me see. What else can I tell you of our guild? Methinks Roderick will be able to tell. He runs the local armory. And may fortune smile upon you, sir.
We know what we're looking for, but not where it is. I suppose there's naught for it but to start searching.
Now,
I ought to take stock. Stomach ache, I'll have an early supper.
is this a challenge, Arisen? To see who can keep pace?
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
Welcome to Bjorn's Armory, and quality is what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price, just remember. Misers die. Hope to see you again. Interested in my wares?
I see our goal has changed. I would not presume to direct our course, but do let me know if you require a guide.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow.
Look! Master, a treasure chest! We shall have to find a way to reach it.
I've no time to be social. I've too much to do.
Most impressive. I'll be sure to tell my master of your genius solution, Arisen. Now, this is a good find.
A fitting reward for a rigorous search.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here? Have we purchased all that we require? We ought to review the contents of our packs just to be sure.
Picking our bones. Indeed, I'd not expected things.
I'll hold on to this. After all, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defensive tactics.
There! Master! Harpies!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
Sleep magic!
On my way! Thank you.
Stand firm! You have not let down your guard, even for a moment. Use me as your foothold to soar to greater heights.
Behold! That was a sight to behold!
I can do no less in service to the Arisen.
Splendid. Take care where you place your feet. A sharp incline is as like to throw us off balance as our enemies.
Bleeding road.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
Fire's blade.
The Arisen has been put... Sleep.
How do you like that?
We have found a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time. Hey, wait a moment.
That was a hard one.
What fails to destroy us only enhances our chances against future adversaries. The Arisen has been avenged!
One ill-timed dodge, and I've become an invited.
It is not an enemy to be taken lightly. We must strike boldly.
Let my magic grant you an elemental.
Battle is to be avoided, I take it, Arisen.
Let us defer to the Arisen.
Right you are.
Now, there's a novel idea. I've never seen my own master attempt such a feat.
It's not what I expected.
Let me get that.
There's a shorter path we might take now. Allow me to show you.
Now, what might that be?
We ought to take a closer look. Slimes! Most unpleasant.
Our foe abhors the cold. We'll want to use ice against it.
Arisen! Are you alright?
The Arisen have been drenched.
I grant you roaring flame.
I'll turn you into a pincushion.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
No harm in picking a few.
Poison is a nasty.
I've just discovered a hidden route. Where might it take us, I wonder?
How